Hello students, I am here to teach you the digital computer organization and architecture. In this paper we will discuss various topics of the digital computer systems and its architecture. In this paper we will discuss about the various components of the computer system. Here we will see that what are the functions of various hardware components in the computer systems. So we start module 1. In module 1 we will discuss about digital organization. In this topic we will discuss about the various components of the computer system, like as this is the input unit, then input and output processor, then output unit. In this input output processor, there at the same level three components are there, which is known as the CPU and random access memory, which are communicating to each other. So this is the digital system architecture. Here we can see that in digital system architecture we are having various components in form of unit. Here we can see that there are three units: input unit, input output processor and the output unit, where the output processor is combining three subunits like as the random access memory, CPU and input output processor into a singular unit. So here we will discuss every unit and its functions one by one. If we start from input unit, we know that the input unit is a unit which take the input from the user side to its computer. So whenever we will provide some input to its computer, then this is known as the input data, and this data will be processed by the input unit. So input unit is responsible to transfer the data from external environment to computer. And then this is the input output processor. Input output processor is responsible to perform the input data. We have to process the input data, then whatever result we will get, then we have to provide it to the output unit. So when we are talking about the input output processor, it is also having two subunits as CPU, and second one is the RAM. RAM is the random access memory, which is a type of memory which will store the data on the temporary basis. And second one is the CPU, which is known as the central processing unit, which means is that this is a unit which is responsible to perform and control every activity on the computer system. So CPU is also known as the brain of the computer, because this unit is responsible to control all activities which are executing on the computer system. So here we can see the digital system architecture, where the output unit is displaying the result processed over the input data. So whatever result we will get after processing the input data, it will be displayed by the output unit. Here we can see the input unit we can refer as keyboard, mouse, joystick, etc. Here we can see the output unit like as the monitor. Here we are talking about input output processor, which is combining the three subunits into a singular platform, which is known as the CPU. So this is the digital system architecture through which the data will be processed in the appropriate manner and we will get the desired output.